They like to see Mr. Flufferpants. They see you all the time, Maybelle. Good morning, friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. December 7th, 2022. Today is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. It is also Jean's birthday. Happy birthday, Jean. And there were also some people said that their grandkids had birthdays on the 7th. So happy birthday. My dad likes to wake up and when he talks to my mom, because they're still friends, and he wakes up and says Tora, Tora, Tora to her, because it's also D-Day. My mom was born on D-Day. Not on the actual D-Day, but on the anniversary of D-Day. She's not that old. But anyway, happy birthday, Mom. Okay, that was a big old rambling thing. So I have a very busy day today. We're going to open the advent calendars. I have to do my shipping from Tuesday sale. And thank you everybody if you purchased something from me yesterday, I'm going to do my best to get it shipped out today. I also have a hair appointment to get my hair colored at 11:30. And you know, I cut my hair on my own because I didn't like a flyaway, and I've completely mangled this side of my hair. So my stylist, Jessica, will be like, what the hell did you do to your hair? So we'll have to have that discussion today. Then I have to finalize and make sure I have everything set up for my Whatnot sale. I did go in and I saw a lot of you have purchased things already in the Buy It Now section, which you can do. You can go to my Whatnot catalog, and there's a little section that says Buy It Now. There's auction, Buy It Now, giveaway, and I think sold or something. But you guys have already purchased stuff, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was a treat to go in and see. I was like, wow, they've already bought stuff, so thank you. All right, let's get going on the advent calendar. Today is a very minimal makeup day for me too. I'm just gonna say, I always have lipstick on, no eyeshadow, no eyeliner, just a little bit of mascara. And lipstick, of course. I'm not an animal. First advent calendar, Toy Story. So we are on day number 7. This is nice because they are, ooh, I just knocked everybody over. They are all in order. I'm trying not to completely destroy the little scene here. Who do we got? Who do we got? What in the world is this? We got a stripper pole. No, I think this is actually the flagpole. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, this is the flagpole that Flick sticks his tongue to. We'll put that over there. Bumpus Sounds is waiting on a show. So we've got Ralphie and Randy and Mom, the Zeppelin, the Goose, the Bumpus Hound, and what I believe is the flagpole. Okay, I got my candle here because I thought, why not? It's ambiance. So we're going to start by finding out what's going on in the North Pole. We are on day 7, Santa's Workshop. Again, I got this from Hallmark many, many years ago. I have seen them on eBay. So if you're interested in getting one, I think I saw them for about $40 on eBay. So let's see, day number 7.
It's a great day in the frozen north. Dash Deerbug here with your North Pole update on Halloween. With 18 days until Christmas, the elf choir is practicing. Let's listen in.
Jingle bells, Deerbug smells like a Christmas tree. That scent of pine goes perfect with his personality.
Aw, thanks, guys. It's this new cologne I'm trying called Sap by Calvin Kringle.
Sap by Calvin Kringle. All right, so the first calendar that I pulled is the cheese calendar. Let's cross our fingers and hope that there is cheese today with no vegetables in it, because we don't want that. All right, we're on day 7, which is right here. No vegetables in our cheese. I'll tell you what. Another red pesto Gouda. Why can we not have plain cheese in the advent calendar? No, I'm not. I just don't like stuff in my cheese. So this is another one for Mark. I think Mark maybe conspired with the makers of this cheese advent calendar. Was like, hey, put a lot of stuff with vegetables in it. Misty won't eat it. Another one for Mark. Okay, so now we've got Sephora. I'm really wanting some lipstick, so hopefully today will be lipstick day. Lipstick. So we're on, again, day 7. Sephora. Again, I ordered this right before, or a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, I think. So I don't think that they have them available anymore. Where are you at, 7? Oh, there you are. I don't think it's lipstick. It's way down here on the corner. So let's see. What is it? What is that? Ooh, it's in a little package. Oh, is it a mirror? I think it's a mirror. A little Sephora mirror for your purse. Well, that's kind of a nifty little idea. Cute. You could probably even make this into a little magnet if you wanted to. Put a little, I mean, I don't know if you'd want to, but you could. Put a little magnet back there. You can make your little magnet. All right. Now, we've got to do fluffer pants, and I'll go ahead and open it up here. Hopefully he'll come out today. He's been very cuddly last night. So I think maybe yesterday, the trauma of having to go to the vet, I think he was like, no, lady, I'm not falling for it today. So maybe he'll come out today. But we're going to go ahead and open his up because they're kind of sealed in here. So I'll open it up and then I'll show you what it is. Today, he got, oh, he likes those little flakes. Those little chicken flakes. He liked those. He's going to really love the salmon puree, I bet. He loves his salmon. So we'll open that up here in a minute. We'll see if we can get Fluffer Pants to come out and say hi today. And we're going to go find Miss Maybelle. She loves this. And again, this is one that I got from Best Bully Sticks. Which we like to get the bully sticks. Maybelle loves bully sticks. They're kind of expensive, but these are the ones that are kind of longer lasting that we have discovered. So they work better for her because she'll just eat them really fast. So I saw that they had an advent calendar, so I thought, why not? We'll give it a try. So we'll see what Maybelle's going to get, and hopefully we can get Mr. Fluffer Pants to come out of his hiding spot. Maybelle. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, let's go. Go to the kitchen. Go get on your rug. I had to stop Clean Elizabeth. She was making a lot of noise. All right, get on your rug. You ready for advent calendar? She's kind of scared of the box. It's a big box that makes lots of noise. What'd you get? I think you got another Bully Burger. Another Bully Burger slider. All right. Sit. Good girl. Num nums. Her loves her bully sticks. Good girl, Maybelle. Merry Christmas. Mr. Fluffy. I really should start putting Maybelle outside. Hi, Fluff. Okay, let's go get up here. We've got, in the wintertime, does anybody else put a card table up because you like preparing for puzzles? We did that. And we still haven't put a puzzle up on it. Maybe, or Fluffer, come on. Come on, kitty, 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 kitty. Maybelle, let Mr. Fluffer Pants get on the table. Okay, look. Look. Treats. No, Maybelle. It's for Mr. Fluffer Pants. No. Rude. All right, let me put Fluffer Pants up on the table. All right. He's up there. Mr. Fluffy, and nobody got to see you yesterday. People were worried. They like to see Mr. Fluffer Pants. They see you all the time, Maybelle. Mr. Fluffer Pants loves the chicken flakes. Yeah. You can't have any, Maybelle. That's for kitty cats. Not for puppies. And if you're interested, I did put up, I found a little video of Maybelle when she was a puppy and Mr. Fluffer Pants when he was a kitten, and I put it on Instagram. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to do when we start putting together our puzzle. Mr. Fluffer Pants will be like, that's my treat table, people. Get this puzzle off. All right. We got lots to do today. So let's get it going. Okay, I'm driving to the shop. It is another very rainy and gray, foggy day today. But as soon as I get to the shop, I am going to get started on my shipping from Tuesday's sale. I got my spreadsheet done. I handwrite my spreadsheet, I always have, and then I transfer them onto Google Sheets. That way I have both a hard copy and a computerized copy of my sales. And then with totals, so I can just kind of see the difference between month to month, year to year, week to week, as far as sales go. And it helps me get things categorized. It just makes my shipping go a little bit faster. I know in yesterday's vlog I said we were going to pick things today for Saturday's sale. I don't know that I'm going to get to that today because I forgot that I had the hair appointment. And you know, when you get your hair colored, you're there a good couple hours. So, and honestly, I don't even have her style it. I just have her color it, and I leave the salon with wet hair because there's no time to sit. I got stuff to do. So, that's typically what I do. I will show you what I'm giving away though, because I did promise you that I am going to give away a swung vase for Saturday's giveaway. And my sale on good grief, Misty. My whatnot sale on Thursday at 3 o'clock, which is tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then I have another one Saturday at 2 o'clock. So hopefully between the one of them, you can come to that one. The one Saturday, I've really got to get going on because I don't have anything pulled nor listed. So I got to get going on that. I'm going to be bringing some glass, but boy, I need to get going on that. I am way far behind on getting that one ready. All right, just got to the shop. Hello, Mr. Webb. Which reminds me, I found some really pretty cool articles about the building and about Mr. Webb. And so I might share those with you for a little bit today. Very interesting story about some women at the turn of the century that actually had a dress store here and upstairs in the apartment. And Mr. Webb, I think that's why I have a little bit of a connection with him, because I want to say that we have a lot in common. And I'll show you what I mean. This is an article that I found online many, many years ago. It was written by Robert D. Hennion and the Three Sisters Dressmaker. So this postcards tell of a talented career woman working in southern Indiana from 1880 through 1930. So basically, it says that he possessed a collection of 500 postcards written by my ancestors. The cards dating from 1908 to 1942 belong to my great aunt Orsie Hennion. So remember that name. As I read the contents of these cards, one fact emerged. Many of them were addressed to 3 women, and the writers commented on how much they appreciated a garment that had been made for them. These 3 women were my great aunts, Josephine, Mary, and O.C. Hennion, the daughters of James Jr. and Margaret Meeks Hennion. So basically, Josephine, she went by the name of O.C., but she was born in 1884, and they lived in Owensburg in Greene County, Indiana. So it talks a little bit about women's dress styles and the comeback of the bustle, and like the Victorian era clothing. And then it talks about how by 1900, Josephine had actually moved into this building. We're talking about a woman, single woman. She was never married. She never married throughout her life. She opened up a dress shop. She established her business and home on the second floor, which is the apartment. So the business was downstairs, her home in the apartment, and probably enjoyed use of the electricity as the Bedford Power and Light Company was established in 1890. And then her older sisters remained in Owensburg. And actually, this is a picture of her in 1865 when she was about 21. And then this picture right here is Josephine in the 1920s. So it's just a cool thing, and I love that she started a business. She started a business. Turn of the century, was a woman that started her business. It was just fascinating to me. This is the square on that my shop is on, between 1900 and 1920. And my building is right here. I can always tell because it's got these two little circular cutouts right there. So this building right here is where my shop is right now, or my building. It's not really shop anymore because I'm not open to the public, but that's my building right there. And then it talked about OC later on moved into a home. She moved out of the building and moved into that home. But then there are some postcards from them. I just think that this is just, it's fascinating to me that these women were so successful. And she actually went on to make dresses and stuff for Ellis Ayres in Indianapolis, Indiana. So pretty fascinating, I think. And then I found, this was an article. When was this one? This one was in, I think it said somewhere on the back, 1899 from the X-Ray Tray edition. 1899 this is just a retyping of what the article said, obviously, but this was about the Webb's Trade Palace, which is what this building's name was when it first opened. But one of Bedford's largest dry goods emporiums, when it is taken into consideration that 3,200 square feet of floor space is used by this concern, this is the part that really gets to me. Every foot of which is utilized to an advantage and then crowded to such an extent that each foot virtually represents one can form a partial idea as to the enormous stock that the Trade Palace has. See, Mr. Webb, I'm carrying on your legacy. So the building was established in the spring of 1885, being then a general store representing only a small outlay of capital by close application to business and living strictly by the motto employed, selling the best goods for the least money, and the business began a rapid ascent, so much so that from time to time a branch of their business had to be dispensed, and he opened up another, like a branch. Webb's Dry Goods. This is Webb's Trade Palace, and he opened up Webb's Dry Goods as well in another, on the other side of the square, I do believe. Dry goods emporium of mammoth size. The conclusive apartment shows a varied line of fine dress goods. So this was the apartments upstairs, and it says it showed a varied line of fine dress goods, silks, linens, woolens, and ladies' furnishings of all kinds, and one of the largest and most exquisite carpet stocks represented in southern Indiana, all upstairs in the apartment. That's so amazing to me that all of that was stored up there. The storeroom proper with the fine line of goods are tastefully and artistically displayed on nicely painted counters and shelvings, and the more delicate goods finding space in elegant showcases and ornamental casings. It presents an appearance that imbues the visitor with a perfect confidence and admiration. The carpet apartment on the second floor, under the supervision of Mr. T.W. Carter, represents many $1,000s being replete with all classes of goods known to this special line. And in purchasing from this stock is taken, you will see and hold just what you are buying. The force of clerks employed at this house are Mr. T.W. Carter, Miss May Martin, Miss Maud Alcombe, and Mr. Clyde Hunn, all of whom seem to take an active interest in promoting the welfare of the concern. This is my favorite part of the article right here. Mr. A.W. Webb, also known as Mr. Webb, the proprietor, is in every way a self-made man, thoroughly inoculated with those traits that a community soon learn to be a safe and substantial. Consequently, it is no enigma why success has been achieved in his undertakings. I mean, you did it right, Mr. Webb. You did it right. Now, I also found an article here of when Mr. Webb died. He actually died in 1938. William Webb. William A. Webb, he was 76 years old. He was one of Bedford's leading dry good merchants. Died this forenoon at an Evanston, Illinois hospital after an illness of 4 years with complications due to age. I need to go find, one thing I want to do is go find where he's buried. I would like to go visit his grave. Maybe I can try to do that sometime soon. But okay, so Green Hill Cemetery. Oh, by the body of his wife who preceded him in death on January 22nd, 1916. So we need to go find his grave. But then these next pages talk about 1912, who inhabited the building in 1912. And that was Mrs. O.C. Henyon, which is one of the dressmakers that we had talked about before. In 1915, still the dressmaker. National Woolen County Tailors. And then in 1927, L.F. Starver Variety Store was in here. And then in 1942, Merritt Shoes. Now, at the very top of the building, and I'll go outside and show you in it, it says Brown Shoe Store. So, and then in the apartment, which was a Justice of the Peace. So Justice of the Peace was upstairs. Now, the building facade has changed a little bit. I know I didn't even expect to be talking about any of this today because I gotta get started on my shipping. But since I'm doing this, I'll just go ahead and go out here and show you. Now, the building facade has undergone some changes that I would like to unchange. I would like to unchange them. There's the beautiful courthouse. And then, so these little columns right here, underneath those columns is the original limestone columns that were on the building. I do have a picture that I'll show you in just a second. But we did uncover, I'm going to have to go down here. You can see it says Brown's Shoe Store. So this was Merritt Shoes. It was never titled Brown's Shoe Store. From what I can gather, let me see if I can zoom in on there. There you go. Brown's Shoe Store. That was all covered up and we redid that facade. We still have to do some more work up there. But from everything that I can gather, they sold Buster Brown shoes. It was never Brown's Shoe Store proper. They sold Buster Brown shoes here. So it was Merritt Shoe Stores for many, many years. And in fact, when we were remodeling the building, we did find a few little pieces of Merritt Shoe Store artifacts, I guess you could say, that we kept in this little collage that I made that is back here. These are let me zoom in. That's I zoomed in too much. Every layer of wallpaper that we uncovered when we were remodeling. And you can see Merritt Shoes, some price tags that we found. I also found a couple of shoe horns and that sort of thing, but I don't know what I did with them. I'll have to see if I can find them here soon. I don't know what I did with them. Anywho, so let me get back to this paperwork. Merritt Shoe Store opened was here in 1942. In 1946, the Justice of the Peace was still there. Merritt Shoe up to 1950, still the Justice of the Peace. 1952, Merritt Shoe, and then opened up in the 1950s. An architect had an office upstairs, and we have one of his blueprints that we found in the walls upstairs. We have it framed. Then we still have Merritt Shoes, and we still have the architect. They were up here for quite a long time. I'm trying to see when it changes. 1956, it's still there. 1958, still there. Merritt Shoes, 1959. 1960, Merritt Shoes was here for a very long time. So then this is a picture of the old courthouse. You can see, or when we went outside, the courthouse was redone. So this is what it did look like. And you can see here, this is some of the layers of wallpaper. This I still left up. This is some of that we had to take down. This is the ceiling in the upstairs and where the Justice. This is, you can see Webb's Trade Palace right here. And these were those limestone columns that's underneath that horrible facade that I would like to take down to expose these limestone columns again. Also, it wasn't in the documentation, but you can see this is our building right here, and I love these canopies over the windows. There's the two little portholes, and it was Stainer's 5 and dime store, which I love. At one time there was glass up here. We replaced it with wood, but this is the building right here. This was in around 1925. All these people were all dressed up. And then this is in 1925. This is the building right here. And again, I can tell with those little portholes there. This just cracks me up. This is like from the newspaper, and it just like people's comings and goings. This is like the Instagram of the day, you know? A man named Barrow was badly hurt at one of his quarries by a stone falling on his leg and breaking it in 2 places. This guy was a popular drug clerk, and he's been off for a few days visiting his parents, but he's returned now. It just cracks me up. Ralph Carter of Smithville is in the city. He will apply to the city council tonight for a telephone franchise. Little Mary Grigsby is sick with a slight attack of pneumonia at the home of her parents on North Lincoln Street. That was the Instagram of the day. That was it. Okay, so I don't know if anybody even cared about that, but I think that it's fascinating. So one of the things that I want to do in the future, we need to find Mr. Webb's grave, and we need to go pay him a visit. And I would like to bring him some flowers, even though, I mean, I see him every day. Well, I don't see him every day, but I feel him here every day. And I don't really, you know, like the sisters, like OC, I don't feel her, but I feel Mr. Webb here a lot. I don't know. I think Mr. Webb and I would have really got along really well if, you know, if we were lived in the same time. You know, he was a go-getter. I've seen, and I don't have this information, but he advertised everywhere. And I kind of feel like that's how way I am. I'm like, I'm having a sale. So a little bit of Mr. Webb is in here, a little bit. Another thing that I would love to find is a picture of Mr. Webb. Haven't been able to do that. All right, so let's find out what's going on in our Gift of the Magi story. We got another book to read today. Opening it up. I also need to call my mother today, wish her happy birthday. Book number 7. We are at Henry's, and Kermit is shopping. Oh, look at Kermit. He's looking at a little charm bracelet. Kermit went into a department store. Miss Piggy adores jewelry. Kermit went into a department store. Miss Piggy adores jewelry, he thought. I bet she'd love that charm bracelet. Oh dear, he said when he saw the price. I'll keep looking. Think of all the shakes Piggy could make with this new blender, imagined Kermit. But it was also too expensive. What now? He wondered. Oh, we don't know. Tomorrow, book 8 is going to be the Christmas Rush. That'll be tomorrow. We'll hang this book on the tree. There we are. Book number 7 in the books. It reminds me, I was looking around here a little bit, and I have another. Safe to know that I'm not going to do this one this year. Maybe I'll save this one for next year. This is the Nutcracker Advent Calendar. So I'm going to put this one back, and we'll put it in Pinky, and we will save the Nutcracker book for next Christmas Advent. Also giving a little plug to one of my favorite little small businesses. This is Front Porch Candles. This is one of my favorite scents, pumpkin spice latte. It is super strong, but you can get these little grubbies. That's what they're called. They're little grubby hearts from frontporchcandles.com. They are handmade with love in Ohio, and I love them. I buy these for my house. I burn one at the shop. They are the best. Also recently discovered that they sell lotions. And they have one that is Biolage, which is the shampoo that I use that I love. They have it in a lotion scent, and it's like silk. I love it. So I need to be placing me another order soon because I'm getting low on that one. But it's great. All right, coffee. I'm going to add Just a tinge more. Okay, dokie, okie dokie. Let's get this day going. Got lots of shipping to do. Lots to do today. This hair appointment's really throwing me off in my order of getting things done, but it is so highly needed. Highly needed. The little bit of extra peppermint makes it even better. Okay. Shipping. I'm not going to film me shipping because I want to get it done. All this stuff is going to get shipped today. Or at least going to get invoiced, packaged and invoiced today. So, waiting to get my hair colored now. Ew. It needs it. I'm about a month past due. You like what I did with my hair?
Yeah, it's amazing.
She's gonna
send you the overflow people.
Yeah, she's gonna send me all of her clients that she's too busy to do because I missed my calling. I missed my calling. Back from the hair salon, and my roots are done. Now I have flat, listless hair because I left the salon with it wet, and this is what it is. This is half wet hair. But I'm done with all of that, and then I have a couple bags in my car. I not made it to the post office today, but I will go there tomorrow morning. And I'm getting ready to edit this video. I don't know that I'm going to make it for the premiere tonight because it's been a long day and I've got still to finish up, fine-tune things for tomorrow's whatnot sale. So probably won't be there for the premiere tonight, but you guys can watch it without me. I don't need to be in every single one. I like to do the premieres as much as I can, but sometimes I can't. But before I ended the video, I wanted to show you what I'm giving away on Saturday. I decided with the blue Ellie Smith swung vase, six petal swung vase. One of a couple things that are going to be given away during Saturday's live sale. Saturday, 2:00 p.m. Eastern, I'm having another whatnot sale. But tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow at 3 p.m., this stuff, all this stuff, whatnot. Some of these things have already sold. You guys have already gone in. Those deers have sold. The salt and pepper shakers have sold. That has sold. The mushrooms have sold. Couple other things. The thermoses, a lot of the thermoses have sold. Elvis is not for sale. Elvis is not. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming into the sale early and taking advantage of the bite. Now, I wanted to show you real quick before we did leave is I found a battery operated candle. It's going to look a little weird because the background is not going to. This is the light fixture that I'm selling tomorrow. But look at that. See? You make it a little flickering light candle thing. It could work, right? Anyway, tomorrow we will pick things for Saturday sale. Tomorrow I have my whatnot sale. And I still have to get everything ready for Saturday's whatnot sale. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I would love for you to come over and subscribe to my channel. I do these vlogs every day during the month of December, and then I go back to the weekly vlogs. And this weekend, I will be posting some Shop With Me content. So I haven't forgotten about the Shop With Me, going to the antique malls. I'm still doing that. Those videos will just go up on the weekends during Vlogmas. But I can't even remember what I was going to say now. I was going to say subscribe if you're not subscribed. But I also got to tell you some of the history of the building, which interests me, and I would like to go find Mr. Webb's grave. So that's something that we will work on. It is something that we will. I know where the cemetery is at. We just got to go out there and do a little bit of investigation and see if we can find it. But I can't do it right now because I'm busy, and I'm going a little out of my mind. It's been a busy week. So, but thank you guys so much for joining in to the craziest and chaos that is this week, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening.